Do them all at the same time?
Yeah.
Do you really? I know.
I should have grabbed this spoon.
What's on your mind for today? Like, to do or just like general stuff that you're thinking about? Stuff that's bugging you, keeping you up at night?
I slept good, actually. Oh, my truck? We dropped it off at, something, the wrap. There were some parts that I didn't like, because I don't know, I don't even know if you knew that truck is wrapped. The color, that's not the color of the truck. There's some days where I'm like, you know what, I really don't care about what I drive anymore, and I really don't. But I do. I was telling my wife yesterday, as soon as I hopped in, like, even the steering is fucking hard, and everybody can see me, and the charger, there's not even no charger in here. The screen sucks. I don't know, I'm just like, I text her, actually, you know what, I do care about what I drive. When I met my wife, this is what she was driving. Joe. Yeah, I forgot how to pronounce his last name. I think it's Watts. Wax. Yeah, Wax. Shout out to Joe. We had a call yesterday. So yesterday was my check-in. We started the new protocol. And then even my training split. Because we noticed that my back is lagging. Looking kind of, it looks good, but not beefy enough. Like, so look, that's my back shot. We're talking about posing. Mm-hmm. And then my front shot is just like crazy. Like, so like it looks, so we need to match my back to my front shot. So anyway, back twice a week. So a whole new training split he gave me. The goal for this off season, we're about to start a whole new program. So 16, 20 weeks. And the goal is to add some thickness to my back.
We have legs, Monday, pull, push, pull, push.
Yeah, so today's Friday. Pre-workout should be kicking in a little bit. No, they don't even ask, they assume of like, what supplements we're taking, and pretty straightforward, just peptides. I've always said HRT, prescribed by my doctor, and then peptides. And it's nothing crazy. We have glutathione, that's pretty much, to make sure that my liver enzymes are, because I was on Accutane, my liver enzymes are fine. So glutathione, IGF, testosterone. I have a protocol that I follow that's by my coach, so if you guys want to talk to him, you got to talk to Joe. Oh, Jesus. Now this right here, this is fire. We found this at Costco. You can't forget the hot sauce. So we got 100 grams of apple, 70 grams of oatmeal, 300 grams of egg whites. We're also gonna have 20 grams of this here, this cookie dough, nut butter.
See some of that nut butter.
You want to try this? And this sugar-free syrup. If you really want to, this is another hack, man. This is fucking good. What did you forget, man?
What is it?
Vitamins. It's for the hair, glucosamine, vitamin D, fish oil, all that good stuff. We gotta make sure that we catch up on work. So, first thing is Discord. Yeah, it's perfectly set up. I love it. So this is where we manage pretty much any open job sites, permits or anything like that. We use Discord. Snow removal. So like you see right here, I just got notified somebody needs me. And we're it's 9 o'clock, 9:30, and we're like, oh, you haven't started work? Yeah, but technically I have, because everybody has access to me, like right here. But if I was just starting over, using something as simple as even WhatsApp, a lot of people are familiar with that. Create a group chat. I think now on iPhone you can create a group chat for individual certain people. So like separate everything, right? But yeah, I definitely think that phone calls are definitely overrated. We try to keep everything in Discord and Monday for the bigger task, Monday, which we'll show you guys later. Sí, sí, que ahorita este iba a salir para allá, para la fireplace, para mirar cómo va ahí.
Iba para allá, pero me regresé.
Pero lo bueno es que, ok, está bien. Entonces, lo bueno es que hay viendo progreso ahí. Está bien. A lo mejor ese ratito te va aquí en el deck. Primero voy a echar una vuelta para allá y luego a lo mejor te va aquí en el deck un rato.
Sí, ya voy.
¿Aquel otro changoleón ya no lo trajiste a trabajar o qué? ¿Ya lo corriste?
Aquí lo traigo.
Ya dale jale porque ya se va a cansar de dormir.
Y el horno necesita, ahí está el plano, necesita un espacio, dice que de 3 pulgadas alrededor. Ya lo tiene para atrás. Todo ahí lo ves tú.
Todo.
Diciendo para...
Sí. Ok, ahorita te echo una hablada, pues déjame. Voy a salir de aquí para ir allá de una vez para que no me hagan tráfico, que luego te veo acá para atrás en el deck. Giving me so like yesterday it wouldn't even want to start, and it went into reduced power mode due to the emissions.
Okay, so with the engine?
I mean, not necessarily. It's actually the emissions. It's the emission system, not the engine.
The emissions?
Yeah.
Okay.
No es la necesidad. Si está ayudando a la compañía, digo, no hay necesidad de hacerlo. Hay más por donde.
So yeah, I just got off the phone with my dad. He's been out of the business. I retired him when I was 27. I'm 34 now, so do the math. So he's been out of the business for quite some time, and now he's just thinking about retirement, right? Well, he's been retired, but he's thinking about leaving to Mexico. I can go. I can come and go now. I'm not gonna see him as often. My kids won't see him as often. All of his grandkids. He's got what I think like 15 now. But you know, we're like best friends. So yeah, I have a pretty big part of. I can influence him in a certain way, which you know, I don't want to in this scenario because I feel like I want to let him for once in his life do what he truly wants to do. And if that's truly what he wants to do, like I don't want to be in the way of like, hey man, trying to convince him and trying to influence him another direction of like him staying. So, you know, it is what it is. But I was actually deported a year and a half ago, 2 years now. I had to leave the country because I wasn't legal here. That was a whole story itself. I got an email saying I had to leave within 30 days, and I ended up leaving the day after Thanksgiving. So yeah, that was tough.
To do the last podcast, I haven't given you an update on.
Set a timer for 40 minutes. Yeah. We're at a job site right now. So the guys, we had to stop here because we were missing some of the stone that we're gonna be. It wasn't in stock, but let me show you guys what the finished product is gonna look like. It's actually pretty sick. Funny stories. I think I'm pretty positive that I'm gonna be using this in my house too. So show them right here. Actually, this is what's gonna look like. This right here. Let's take out some of the stone here. See how it sparkles? It's dope. Yeah, so the reason why we couldn't finish it, see, we don't have the corners that are gonna go here, but it's gonna be going something like this here. All the way to the top. So that's actually a pizza oven. That's pretty dope. Shout out to Chicago Brick Oven. They're the ones that sell this pizza oven. How to prep the oven, all that, blah, blah, blah. It gets up to how many degrees? I think, I can't remember how many degrees, but it gets hot as shit. I should know this, right? But so here, you will know the oven temperature has reached 700 degrees when inner walls turn black to a white degree. Yeah, closes here. So pizza oven, it's a fully functional, they're both fully functional, and they can be running at the same time. Most of the fireplaces you'll see, they have this little box down here, but they're just to store wood. This is a fully functional wood burning fireplace. This is separate, that's separate, so pretty dope. Pretty badass once this whole thing is all white. So yeah, next Monday, we'll receive the material to finish this thing up. So that'll wrap this up, and then once we get this done, then we move on to the last piece of the puzzle here, which is going to be an L-shaped bar. Like I said, we'll throw some pictures in the screen to show you guys what the end product is going to look like. But essentially, this L-shaped bar is going to be 10 by 10, and it's also going to match with the same stone that we're using on the pizza oven / fireplace. So So all of these posts as well, they are wrapped in. This is not actually. It's not wood. It's composite, right? It's a material that's that you don't have to do any maintenance. So it's not, because if it was wood, it's like every single, you have to paint every year. So, like I said, I just wanted to stop by, check in, to see what where everything's at, kind of get an update. And then the guy that's building it, we're actually gonna go see him right now anyway. So we'll be able to. I just like to check in on projects like this that are really custom. So. Yeah. All right, so as you can see, we have 30-degree weather right now, and no matter what, we do continue working all through the winter time. So you are going to continue to see progress. We can work on pavers, certain things where we have to dig, but things like this, like structures, pizza ovens, fireplaces, all of that, we're still able to continue all the way through the winter time. So
I never learned how to do a 10, but
Is that gonna stay like
was
that?
in my mind. If I could make this happen, I was at 10.
shit, man!
That was insane. Gabe 9178.
Y como que se iba para atrás y me dice, no le entendí al güey y me dijo, ¿me das tu licencia o sigue manejando? Algo así me dijo. Y ya cuando me dije, esta madre, dije, pues dale un rato, cosas. Y el güey paraba y yo le dije, no, dije, sorry, dije, pues es que estaba en la calle, si vengas, no es basura. Pensé que era basura. Pero la troca no, me traía un paquete allá adentro.
Eso sí, pues. Ahí usted qué te puede decir, pues estaba tirado. These guys, they were out driving on the highway, and then they saw that there was like a whole pallet of stuff, and it's like, man, I looked around, there was nobody there, and then next thing you know, I see some people pull off, and they grab a couple packages, and they just leave, and then just random people. So like, he's like, dude, and he's like, I drove by it, and he's like, you could tell it was like Amazon. So then he ended up, he's like, fuck, he's like, I drove back, and then he had another guy in the passenger seat, and then he's like, we just drove back, started loading up some packages, and he's like, he went back, and then as he was running back with the last one, a cop just pulled up and started running towards him and telling him to just drop the package. And then I bought this for the Osmo too. Yeah, it's right there. That's only. It also does this. It's got the bag in it.
It's a good setup.
Because this is like a fucking banger setup. Like, I'll go to the gym and you can do both. Boom, there. Then you can do this here.
Boom.
Like, this is the setup I carry here. Like, this is a perfect setup. So this is our Monday board. Like, this is how once a project once they pay for design, like they go into designs. And then, but anyway, if you guys want me to go, you guys want a video on how we use Monday, we can. So they tag me, whatever I'm tagged in, I have to clear. So what Stanley will do is, like I said, he's more on the operational side. He'll go and, like, this is the hub for our projects, and he'll go on there and make sure that nobody's stuck. And if they are, like, he's gonna either push me, my wife, his mom, whatever the case may be.
I have a commercial property in Shanahan that I'm looking to have serviced, like a medium to large size property.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late to take on new accounts, honestly, like way too late. Snow removal accounts. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, if we had extra people, extra trucks, and which is honest, we don't. And then, we're still going to give them a call just to... Hey, Nick, this is Alex with Landscaping Experts. Looks like you called regarding snow removal and lawn maintenance, but either way, give me a call back or shoot me a text, hoping we can connect, and, we'll go from there. This lead came in, and they're inquiring about commercial landscaping and snow removal services for the Marine Corps.
What I have is I'm in the middle of a 5-year contract. I have a landscaper that also did the snow removal, and they randomly just quit on me because they're not going to be doing the work anymore. It has nothing to do with, our contract.
What? That's not good.
Do you do snow removal?
Yeah, I've been doing it for 20 years now, yeah.
Hopefully he would tell us a day or two, or in the group text, you could say, hey, I know this storm is coming. Are you guys going to want services on Wednesday? And, we would figure out that, like, if you could be there, whenever you go, you show up at 8 o'clock. You know what I mean?
The only hard part about that, if you guys want to plow, I wouldn't be able to be there until like 10, 12 p.m. because we have to hit everybody else first, and then it would be you guys. But if you guys want to have somebody there, a couple hours after the storm is done. It's going to be tough because at that point we don't have a designated truck or whatever skids here that we need just for you guys, because we don't know for sure if we're going to be plowing every single time. Yeah,
I mean, the only thing I really have to be hard about is just the pricing, and I'll give you the contract and have you give me a quote.
The next thing from here would be us to meet out there, do a quick walk around, and then that way I can see like how long it's going to take.
What I'll do, sir, I will send you the quote I have and just take them.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. 3 years snow removal federal contract. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, man. I'm pumped. The only thing that typically with these contracts is like their payouts like a 30, 60, 90 day net, which you have to wait for your money sometimes 3 months. Yeah, this is pretty dope. Pretty much all this here, all this here, these walkways. I mean, the only problem with that is like, I hope there's no cars here, because it's like, where are you gonna put the snow? All this is grass, the green obviously, but I see cars already here. Yeah, so, and from what I know, this thing is jam-packed with cars. So it's like, how do you even...
I'm working on a permit for next year. Well, I'm working on several different permits for next year. So right now I'm kind of just like going over what I need to, like all the information that I need to gather for the permit. Super exciting stuff.
Even the homeowner's like, good luck to you. I was like, nah, I don't deal with any of that stuff. I said, it's my wife. She's the one that deals with all the permits, like dealing with HOAs. And I think it's been a trend in the last year that, man, just dealing with HOAs and cities have been a lot more complicated.
Well, it's not that. What it is that we're not just building small patios anymore. We're building, it's bigger projects, so there's always like...
We're elevating.
Yeah, like they have more questions, we just run into so many more issues.
So remember, we started the hiring process.
Hello.
Hey, this is Alex with Landscaping Experts. How you doing?
Alright.
I'm calling regarding an application you submitted in Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell me a little more about your experience on pavers.
This job require because I'm undocumented.
Oh, lead landscaper.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hey, this is Alex with Landscaping Experts. How you doing? So yeah, tell me a little more about the type of experience you have on with pavers.
I don't really have that much experience out of here.
All right, man. Yeah, we're actually looking for someone that has experience in pavers, at least a couple of years.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Bro, the minute this guy was yawning at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon, he's not fucking working for me. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, I just went through like 50 people, right? And like 3 that applied today, and just like, dude, none of these people have paver experience, none. But yeah, anyway, right now I looked into our Indeed ad that we have for employees that we're trying to hire, and I just thought it could be better, right? I feel like I had to weed too many knuckleheads that were just applying to apply. Because yeah, and I say knuckleheads because it's like, obviously everybody needs a chance. We all started somewhere, but I mean, like, they'll say, hey, I have 10 years of experience in landscaping, 8 years in pavers, and then you go to their job history. Or even I'll pick up the phone and call them, and they straight up lie to you and say, oh, actually, I don't have any experience. It's like, I can't call 50 people. That just...
No, eso es... Sí, no,
No las tengo ahorita. Eran dos. Eran dos.
Fue la última, güey.
¿Qué le dijiste? Era una pinche paleta de
Eran
llenita. O son estos, ¿verdad?
Aquí enfrente lleva este.
Pues valió verga, pues, sin regalos.
No, no, ni le recuerdo. Quería ir para su casa de puro coraje.
Una hora, hermano. Como una hora pasé afónico que gritaba yo de felicidad.
No, yo traigo una gris y le di a él la roja. Y le di el pasamontaños, güey. Le dije, póntele, ven el carro.
¿Eh?
¿Ya no estaba?
¿Qué cosa?
Cuando regresaste.
Como no, ahí estaba como un carro del...
del DHL.
Ajá.
Oh, DHL ya estaba.
Y me mira el policía y yo,
Pero-
como
pero-
ya ando camuflado, me queda viendo. Y yo te conozco, maldito, casi me decía.
¿Ahorita sí te miró?
Pero, tú te-
No, y luego te hace que regresar, ¿no?
pero a él no lo miró la cara. Porque
Sí, a mí no me miró.
Yo traigo así y yo lo traigo así. Para el frío. Te paró una señora gordita.
Una señora ahí como...
Y se te le agarra como un tres. Se acabó de ir cuando llegó él. Y le digo al policía, no, se pasa, viendo.
Que se agarra
Y que los agarra los dos. Linda, güey, que tú lo hayas como que...
Pues sí, nada más. Por eso hace unas cosas que no debe uno de hacer. Por la pinche adrenalina.
Y este güey no, me parece chiquillo, con la bajada, y dice, ya Julio, ya, le digo, ¿qué? ¿Por qué ya me cansé, güey? Le dije, si es por cansancio ni vergas, güey, aviéntale, güey,
Casi monto el carro, Me iba a echar el puto a la
Y
verga.
me bajé yo por el carro, y me bajé yo, güey. Me iba a ayudar a echar el carro. Para exteriores.
Ya. Sí, pero ahí me la mandas, pues. Bueno. Ok, what cosa me dejas saber, pues.
Alright guys, so as you guys can see, super cold out there, but we went check on the guys with their building this deck. Everything's going great. I got a few more things to work on here at in the office, but other than that, we're gonna wrap up this vlog and we'll see you guys in the next one.